manage a MTI initiative, and I'll be your host today for this first episode of the Green Talk Show in January, on 19th January 2023. I welcome you all from the long holidays, the festive season, and those that had a tough time. I pray God comforts you and heals you from that. And for those that rejoiced, and may we all rejoice uh, till forever. So today we are going to have our first Green Talk Show in 2023, and it's about food forest program in schools. Why should we plant food forests in schools? Why should we plant fruit trees in schools? And let me welcome Ismail Glenn to take us through. And I welcome you all the viewers. Please, let's keep noted.
Yeah, thank you very much, Kathy, for that brief welcome. My name is Ismail Tamale Glenn. I serve my tree initiative as the founder and chief operating officer. Sorry, my voice will be a bit of low tone because of different issues. I'm so happy to be here today. It's an honor to be here once again for the Green Talk Show. We've been here last year. We've had so many exciting talk shows and episodes with various guests and prominent institutions, and we want this to continue. So, a bit about my tree initiative. As you all know, um, here to create an impact on the environment through our various programs: tree planting, environment education, environment awareness. We have different programs and projects that help us to achieve this. And this year specifically, we have the Food Forests for Schools program that aims to have a food forest in every public school across the country. Yes. What is a food forest? A food forest is an area of land that that is not necessarily full of trees in the sense of forest, but any specific small area that is providing people with food, that is providing people with fruits or vegetables and other forms of edibles that they can use to boost their nutrition. So they're called food forests because, yeah, ideally, we could call them food gardens or something close to food plantations. But because we shall also be having trees planted in these, so that is the general term. This is what we want to establish across primary schools and secondary, so that we can have school children benefit in various ways. Because I'll start by addressing the problem itself. The problem is hunger. In Africa here, we all know that so many children drop out of school because of poverty, because of instabilities, because of natural catastrophes. And these are young children that get displaced. So we want to make sure that we generate solutions to this, but also not just that. There are schools in Uganda here that are not able to depend on the school itself for food. So that being a problem, we want to come up with solutions that help primary and secondary schools to, to grow their own food, to be able to grow their own maize, their own beans, their own mangoes, to be able to grow vegetables like cabbages, spinach, nakatis, which will supplement the food they are having. So, if you're if you're updated enough, you know that we are facing this challenge. And it is not just in Uganda as a state, but even in other countries, African, and the children are the future, which we must support and to empower them to make sure that they can live a better life ahead. So, what my tree initiative is doing is to create a platform where children learn how to grow. Number one, children learn how to grow these foods themselves, vegetables, the fruits, the cash crops, and other types of food that can fit in the food forest school. And then also children are also able to pass on these skills to, to, to the people they are inspiring. They're able to pass on these skills to their parents at home, to their teachers at school, their leaders in the community, their friends at school as well. So by doing this, we believe this is a very important thing for uh, for everyone to be part of. If we can be able to empower them and support them to have these skills. Yeah, thank you very much. That will be all for today. It's just about introducing food, the food that children consume at school. It's about introducing it to them and bringing it closer to for them to be exposed enough to grow it, number one, to produce it, to process it, to market it. Because we've been to schools, Battery Initiative has implemented this program for the past 4 years, and we've been to schools in various districts where children have been selling fruits from these gardens, from these fruit forests. It has been very exciting to find them when they are really doing something so incredible for themselves. So this is something that every child should be empowered with right from school and right from home, so that when they grow up, they start advocating for growing of more food, growing of more fruit trees, growing of more vegetables that will be able to support them nutrition-wise, and also help them to be able to face the food hunger problem, and also help them to earn a living, because these are foods that are consumed not just by schools but the entire community. So if someone knew how to grow beans, how to grow bananas, how to grow maize right from an age of 8 years, and then they are passing on this knowledge to the people near them, just imagine how much impact we could create if every kid we had at home, or if every child we had in our neighborhood was able to have the skill um, of growing the food themselves. This is something that you might see as a light thing, but it's very important. Remember, children are the very people that that will be asking us questions that actually do not even know how the magic comes. When they see food on the table, when they see fruits in the fridge, they're not even aware of how that comes up. So we need to be able to instill in them that sense of responsibility, for them to know that they can also be part of the solutions, which themselves will benefit. Yes, Yeah, thank you very much. We look forward to reach to every area in this country. We are now in January 2023. We have beautiful days ahead. We want to empower public schools, private schools, want to empower districts, want to empower vulnerable communities, want to reach to children that have not been really exposed to reaching their full potential of doing things. These are people that can do anything, literally. They are young people, they are energetic, they are intelligent, and they have a lot of time ahead of them, which we can do something to brighten it. Yes, thank you very much, India Ashraf, for thanking my tree initiative and for watching live. Also, thank you very much for showing that our objective of this project is to help students learn about food production, nutrition, and environment education, and personal and social development related with basic academic skills. Yes, reading, writing, arithmetic. Um, these are all skills that it's actually very interesting that it is something that is central to these other skills. If someone knew how to grow nakati at the age of 8 or 9 or 10, then at that same stage they're able to do arithmetic, able to evaluate themselves, to do the math of how much money they are making, how much time they are investing, how much resources are needed already. They're also able to read and write because they'll be taking records of the number of fruits they have in the garden, of the resources they've invested, all that. So it's important while generating some food production to supplement school feeding programs. Yes, to supplement already existing school programs. Thank you very much, Solomon, for thanking MTI and for tuning in live with us. That will be all for tonight. It was just a brief about how much important the program is, the program of having young people be instilled in a sense of responsibility and knowledge and skill of establishing fruits and foods at their school and at home, which they will be using to sustain themselves and to sustain their communities in the future. Thank you very much. That will be all for tonight. And have a good night. You have the next episode, which will be a bit more diverse, more than just an introduction of what we've had today. About the program, we shall have different guests from different institutions, talk about food, talk about children, talk about the youth and what we can do for others in the name of uplifting them and creating an impact. Thank you, Kathy. I hand over to you. It's been an honor to introduce the program. I'm looking forward to the best of it till end of year. Thanks very much. Bye.
And also to add on, thank you for the insight in this program. I think we are now well conversant with the program that the route is taking, with the route rather that the program is taking. Now we are well conversant with the 5Ws, where, what, when, and also rather the 3 and also how. So I urge you all to join us so we work together and Yeah, we deliver the best in this year and much more. Thank you.